What's up guys, Matt back again with another unboxing video, and today we're going to be reviewing the Masterlise Super Saiyan Grade 3 Son Goku from Dragon Ball vs. Omnibus Great. But like always guys, please remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, ring the bell notification so that way you get notified whenever I make a brand new video, like this video if you enjoy it, and of course, comment your thoughts down below in the comment section at the end of the review so that we can have a discussion. I'm also hosting a giveaway live stream on September 30th at 7 p.m. Central Time for all of our YouTube members. If you guys want to get entered into that giveaway, it's only $3 a month to become a YouTube member. That'll also give you access to our Discord server with a helpful community, tips, and tools to help you on your Dragon Ball figure collecting journey. This figure is based on Son Goku in the Cell Saga of Dragon Ball Z. This figure is an Ichiban Kuji release, so if you'd like to learn more about Ichiban Kuji, check the link in my description below after this review so that you can learn more about it. If you'd also like to check out the best places to shop, there's another video in my description that you can watch after this review. This figure is based on Goku in Dragon Ball Z Chapter 193 when he first uses Super Saiyan Grade 3 in front of Gohan in the Room of Spirit and Time. This figure was released on January 13th, 2023 along with the rest of the Ichiban Kuji set. He stands at 9.75 inches, weighs 2 pounds 9.5 ounces in box, 1 pound 13.5 ounces outside of his box, and he comes whole with his support. Alright, Son Goku, and this is a very unique form of Goku and a very unique figure. Goku has only used this form once, as far as I remember. I don't believe he uses it again in the anime or the manga at all. I think he just shows it to Gohan, and Gohan is pretty impressed with him being able to reach such heights with his ki, but Goku just flat out says, yeah, this form is not practical. It's too slow. You have a lot of strength, but you give up way too much speed, so it's not worth it. But I thought that it was really cool that Bandai went out and did something like this, even though we'll talk about it, but it's reusing a lot of assets from another figure. However, I think it came out great, and I think just the fact that they acknowledge this form is really cool. So I will give the character choice a 4 out of 5. It's another Goku figure, I understand that, but it is very unique. It is Goku in Saiyan armor that we don't get, like, ever, and it's him in this form, which I would never imagine that we would have gotten. So pretty cool that we got a figure like this. His likeness is absolutely incredible, man. That is probably one of my favorite aspects of this figure. They absolutely nailed it out of the park with his likeness. His eyes are super honed in, like his pupils are a lot smaller than usual because he's so focused. His gritting teeth, the anime lines under his eyes, they painted his eyes very well. You even see a vein on his forehead from him just struggling so hard to keep the form. So they did an absolute fantastic job with capturing Goku's likeness within this figure. The sculpt is also very good. However, I do see that they reused a lot of the assets from the Super Saiyan Trunks, who's right behind my head here in the shot if you can see it. They reused a lot of the assets of the Super Saiyan Trunks Grade 3 from Omnibus versus Super, which I think is okay because they are the exact same form. They're both using the same clothes. So I'm not going to knock it too hard, and they did change a few things between both figures that make them a tiny bit different. So what happened was they took nearly all of the assets from Trunks and they just tweaked it a little bit. So I think his arms aren't as tilted high up as the Super Saiyan Trunks. They just tilted them down a little bit, but they are pretty much the same arms. The torso is slightly pushed up, I believe. They're warped in some way where their torsos are slightly different, but it is the same exact sculpt. I think they just changed it a little bit. The legs are exactly the same though. I don't think there's any difference between the sculpts between both figures on the legs. So I think I'm gonna give the sculpt a 3.5 out of 5. Let's say 4 out of 5, because I do understand that they're reusing a lot of the same sculpt as the Super Saiyan Trunks, but it's a brand new head for Goku. It's super unique, and they're in the exact same form and outfit, so I'm not going to hold it too hard against them, because at least it's a whole different character. And they changed enough about his torso and arms that I'm comfortable giving him a 4 out of 5. Another interesting aspect of this figure is the paint and shading. So between this and the Super Saiyan Trunks, while the Super Saiyan Trunks has a lot more aggressive shading in his hair, there's lots of oranges and dark yellows and light yellows all mixed in there. This Goku has more of a light yellow with very, very subtle, harder yellows mixed in, but the color of their jumpsuits are different. The Super Saiyan Trunks has a lot of blacks and dark blues mixed into his jumpsuit, while this Goku has a little bit more of a royal blue and a lot less of the aggressive black shading all over his body. I know they were trying to replicate the anime and manga a lot more with Trunks' colors on his figure, but I think aesthetically it looks a lot better on this Goku figure that I have in front of me right now. It just looks a lot better on him. So I think they did a wonderful job with paint and shading. And I do love this color of yellow that they've been using for a lot of Super Saiyan forms within Ichiban Kuji. So I'm going to give paint and shading a absolute 5 out of 5. And then finally, size and scale is perfect. Goku doesn't turn into a giant. What I think some people have a misconception of for this form is that these characters turn into like humongous people. They don't. They do get a little bit bigger. So Goku's almost 10 inches in this form, and his legs are actually spread apart. It's weird because in the manga his legs are closer together, but I think it couldn't sustain the weight of the figure if they made it like that, so it makes sense that they did it this way. But from a size and scale perspective, he's not supposed to be extremely large, but of course he's not supposed to be puny, but this is just a long-winded way of saying he's a perfectly sized figure. It will scale well with other figures within your Ichiban Kuji collection for sure. But I really like this Goku figure. I think initially I was a little jaded about it because it reused a lot of the same assets as Trunks, but after I got it, I like the changes that they made to just make it a little bit different than the other one. And I think if Bandai does recycle some of their stuff to introduce new characters using same forms or similar clothing, I will allow that for my own personal collection, especially if they're tweaking little things about it while also changing like paint and shading and stuff. So I really do like that. But today, I think I'm going to give this Goku figure a 4 out of 5. I really like it. It's not one of the greatest figures you'll ever see, but it's a super unique Goku figure, and it absolutely deserves a 4 out of 5. Guys, thanks again for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did enjoy it, please remember to like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff to help out the channel. And of course, if you want to enter the giveaway, it's only $3 a month. You can take part in our community on Discord by becoming a YouTube member. You can get access to helpful tools on there as well. There's such great people on there that I'm becoming really close with as friends. So I really love the community that we're building, and everyone just helps each other out and has a good time. But until the next video, guys, I will see you all later.